No, sorry. No. Good morning, everybody. I am in full tourist mode today in New York City. So I'm going to take you to all the biggest sights and attractions that the city has to offer. I am starting my day off at Liberty Bagels because bagels are a staple in New York City. Liberty Bagels is a 맛집, or a very popular spot for bagels here in the city, and the line already looks like it's around the block. I've spent so much time in this city waiting in lines, but I'm willing to do it again here in the morning for one of the best bagels in the city. You just go somewhere around the corner. Hi, these two. And then one rainbow bagel with the birthday cake frosting, please.
Toasted?
Yes, toasted.
That's it? What's your name?
Callie?
Callie?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Can I pay cash? Okay. Thank you so much.
Callie?
Right here.
Callie A, right?
Yes.
Rainbow?
Thank you. You too. I got carryout and came to Central Park. Central Park is so iconic that they even filmed the intro to Friends here. New York is such a high energy city, so the park is a great place for locals and tourists to come and get some peace and quiet. They have a lot of seasonal activities and events here. In the summer, they have concerts, and in winter, you can go ice skating here, which I did years ago, and it was lots of fun. Personally, I recommend grabbing a bite to eat and having a picnic at the park, or just going for a nice stroll or jog in the park, because there is so much to see and explore here. Now I'm going to dig into my bagel. It's kind of funny watching all of the joggers go past me while I eat my huge bagel. The big reveal. Usually my go-to bagel is an everything bagel because I tend to like salty and savory food, but this looks extremely sweet. I think kids will love this bagel. I don't think the bagel is flavored at all. I'm pretty sure it's a plain bagel, but the cream cheese kind of tastes like cheesecake filling. If you go to Liberty Bagels, I do recommend this because it's the most popular menu item and it's very good. Keep up, boy. I'm walking faster than a New Yorker trying to make this reservation. You're slowing me down. Come on. Don't ask questions. No talking, just running. I do not feel good. A sugary bagel and a jog. We made it on the dot for our 11:30 reservation. Hello. We got an online ticket.
How many?
Two.
You have your wristband?
Not yet.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can go in if you have your wristband.
We reserved online, which was super convenient, and they gave us our wristbands. Now we're just waiting in line.
Welcome. 안녕하세요.
Oh, impressive. You have a lot of Korean visitors here.
Well, a lot of my friends are from all around the world.
Okay.
So that's how I pick it up and use it here.
Okay,
Nice.
that's so
Very
cool.
diverse group of friends.
That's cool.
cool.
That's probably
Originally Korean.
Yeah, I am.
He's originally Korean. I'm originally Michigan.
Okay. Oh, that's a big difference. You could go to one.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
There are many observation decks in New York City, but we chose Summit 1 because it's a little bit newer and one of the more popular ones on social media. Based on the photos I saw on Instagram, it looks like the views are unbeatable, but today we've got fog. Today it is very foggy, so so we can't see anything. Actually, the New York skyline is behind me right now. I'm kind of bummed because normally when the weather is nice, you can see all of the famous landmarks like the Empire State Building. But today, we don't see any of the famous landmarks. Wow, New York is beautiful.
It is.
Wow, look at that skyline. Unbeatable views,
Wow.
unbeatable.
The best in the world.
Oh,
How much we pay?
so getting attacked by children. Let's get the hell out of here. I worked up an appetite, so we're heading to another famous restaurant, Katz'Deli. We need to hop on the subway to get there. The subway is definitely the easiest and most convenient way to get around the city. New York subways aren't as clean or as organized as the subways in Seoul though. There's rats here too. I've seen one before, so watch out. It's sleeting right now, so it's like half rain and half snow. Hi, can I do half of the pastrami with matzo ball soup and then half of a Reuben with chicken noodle soup, please?
You want pastrami or corned beef?
Corned beef, please. Does that come with the pickles as well?
You the pickles inside.
Okay, perfect. We get a sample. This is the pastrami he just cut. Really good, super juicy. Thank you. You too, have a good one. Let's see if I can carry it, use my muscles. He should be the one carrying this, huh? Tell him. Wow, this is a massive amount of food. We got matzo ball soup, chicken noodle soup, and look at these sandwiches. This is the most famous sandwich here. It's pastrami, but we also got a Reuben. These plates are so heavy. They really load up these sandwiches. I love pickles, so weirdly enough, I was most excited for the pickles. It is a complete madhouse in here. I'm not usually a huge meat eater, so this should be interesting. The sandwich is pretty simple with just bread, meat, and mustard on it. How do you bite this? Really nice. The meat is super tender, and with the spicy mustard, it's perfect. Reubens are one of my favorite sandwiches. This one looks insane. The amount of cheese and meat on here should be criminal. All right. Delicious, but so hard to eat. Make sure you have lots of napkins with you when you eat this. I think it's definitely worth the wait when you're in New York City because it's such an iconic spot. You need to come here at least once in your life. Put it on the bucket list.
Appreciate you. Thank you, ladies. Have a good day, all right? Enjoy your weekend.
Welcome to Brooklyn. Brooklyn has a very industrial feel to it. It's a bit edgy, and I feel like it's the most hipster borough of all the boroughs. I would compare it to Seongsu in Seoul because it looks a little rough on the outside, but it's got very trendy cafes and restaurants and lots of cool events going on. Now we are in Dumbo, which is located in Brooklyn. Behind me is one of the most popular photo spots in the city. As you can see, you get a nice view of the Manhattan Bridge in between these buildings. So it really makes for a nice photo, and the best part is it's free and there really aren't any lines. I'm gonna take a quick photo and then walk over the Brooklyn Bridge to go back to Manhattan. I need a good walk because I still feel like I'm gonna explode after that huge lunch. Let's cross the bridge. If you want to walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, I really recommend starting in Brooklyn and walking towards Manhattan. That way you get a view of the Manhattan skyline. Right now it's dusk, which I think is the perfect time to visit because you still get good quality photos, but you can also watch the city as it starts to light up at night. You can see the Statue of Liberty from here. I know you can book a tour and go to the actual Statue of Liberty, but I've never done that before. In the past, I took a ferry that goes close to the Statue of Liberty and it's free. So I always enjoyed that, but I also think walking the Brooklyn Bridge and seeing it from the bridge is another great option. We missed out on the view of the Empire State Building at the summit, but I can see it from here. Finally, the fog has gone away. It's been a long day of walking out in the cold, so it's time for some sugar and coffee. I am at Magnolia Bakery, which is well known for its banana pudding. Even though I lived in New York before, I've actually never tried this banana pudding, which is unbelievable. So I'm very excited to try it tonight. This looks like it's going to be the shortest line that we've had to stand in for food so far, but looks can be deceiving. I'll just do a small almond milk latte, please. Hi. I got an almond milk latte, and then can I do a small banana pudding as well?
A small banana pudding.
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too. The line got a lot longer. We got lucky. We beat the crowd. I've found since coming back to America that the coffee in the US and the coffee in Korea is very different, and I think Korean coffee has grown on me a lot. American coffee is weaker.
It's like water.
I guess Koreans must like very strong coffee. I can tell they drink it for survival in Korea. I went for the classic banana pudding, but they also had a limited edition red velvet banana pudding on the menu. That just seemed a little too over the top for me. Plus, I think when it's your first time trying something, you always should go for the classic. I see a lot of whipped cream and some vanilla wafers in there. Wow. The banana flavor is actually very strong. I love banana, but this is extremely rich and almost sickly sweet. I think it's delicious, but if I ate too much of it, I think I would definitely get a stomach ache. So I'm glad I got the small size. I'm on my way to Times Square, but I'm passing by a lot of the Broadway theaters. Going to a Broadway show is hands down my favorite thing to do in New York City. In my opinion, if you only have time to do one thing while you're here, you must go see a Broadway show. Tomorrow, I'm going to see Wicked. It's one of the most popular Broadway shows in the city, but we managed to score some tickets, so I feel very lucky and I can't wait. Finally, I made it to Times Square. This is the heart of New York City. You can feel the energy when you come here, but I will say you need to be a little bit careful in Times Square. Always be aware of your surroundings because there are people who will try to rip you off here sometimes. Mr. Grinch, can I take a photo with you? Can we take it over here? Just the Grinch. Sorry, just the Grinch. Okay. No, sorry, no, just the Grinch. But it's lots of fun and a great place to come experience New York City. You can see all of the billboards here. Maybe one day you'll see Callie Sam's photo on one of these billboards. I'll manifest that. Callie Sam on a billboard in Times Square. Goals. Hi. Hi, good, how are you? One pepperoni, one Sicilian pepperoni, and one of the vodka pestos. Can I get 2 bottles of water? Do you have Coke Zero?
Diet Coke.
Okay, 1 Diet Coke and 1 ginger ale, please.
Everything in a box?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. I picked up some pizza on our way back to the hotel because you always gotta end your night with a New York slice. I originally wanted to go to Joe's Pizza because it is very popular, but I took one look at the line and dipped. So we dropped by Scar's, which is tried and true because we had it during our last trip to New York. Ta-da! It's bigger than my head. New York style pizza has a very thin crust, and New Yorkers usually fold it in half when they eat it. This is a solid New York slice. I can tell it's very authentic. The pepperoni has a little kick to it, so it's perfect. Perfect way to end the night. I'd say today was a big success. I ate the most delicious food and I walked almost 22,000 steps today. And I also dodged getting scammed in Times Square, so I'm proud of myself. What did you guys think of today? Let me know in the comments what you would like to do most in New York City. I'm gonna eat the rest of this pizza now, so good night, everybody. See you next time.